Inside this box is a picture of the feet of modern day birds, specifically the eagle. Inside the second box is the feet of a theropod dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus rex. This is the feet of a crocodile, and this is the feet of an ordinary lizard. And the last one is that of Megalania, the largest extinct lizard to have ever lived. Now, apart from the physical similarities, one factor is common among all of them. All these four animals are reptiles, meaning somewhere down the biological line, birds and reptiles had something in common. To clearly understand this phenomenon, we must go back in time to the Jurassic period, about 150 million years ago. This is Archaeopteryx lithographica, one of the earliest birds to take to the skies. Archaeopteryx is often described as a transitional fossil due to its combination of reptilian and avian features. It belonged to a group of bipedal carnivorous reptiles. On average, these creatures were about the size of a crow. The largest known specimen measures about 1.6 feet from head to tail. These dimensions make Archaeopteryx significantly smaller than most modern birds. Archaeopteryx had feathered wings and skeletal features of both dinosaurs and birds. According to scientific research, Archaeopteryx is related to modern day birds. These birds were adapted to climbing trees. Some physical features that solidified this theory includes an elongated finger on each of their long arms, sharp teeth, and a feet which is built for grasping objects. Judging from all these reptilian traits, if Archaeopteryx lithographica is truly related to modern day birds, then birds might be modern day flying dinosaurs. Since life began, a lot of flying creatures have lived on Earth and have eventually gone extinct over time. The largest bird to have ever lived is the Argentavis magnificens. It had a wingspan that could rival that of a small aircraft, about 23 feet. And not just that, it could have also rivaled a fully grown man in terms of height. It lived during the Miocene epoch, about 6 million years ago. For the past millions of years, birds have not been the only large animals to take to the skies. Other massive creatures known as pterosaurs also took to the skies, a group of flying reptiles. These original intercontinental cruisers lived during the Cretaceous period. These reptiles included Pteranodon, Archaeopteryx, Quetzalcoatlus northrop, Cryodracon, and a lot more. Among them, the Quetzalcoatlus northrop is the largest creature to have ever flown, with a wingspan exceeding that of a modern-day supersonic fighter jet, about 36 feet wide. Now, along the millions of years, birds in general have proven to be one of the most successful creatures on the planet. There are almost 12,000 recognized species of birds on planet Earth. Birds have managed to colonize nearly every corner of the Earth, from the icy expanses of the Antarctica to the dense rainforest of the Amazon. But birds do not only boast of population, they also boast of visual acuity. The visual systems of birds is several times superior to those of humans. Eagles in particular can see clearly about 1 mile away. To put this into perspective, this is a feat that is equivalent to a human spotting a baseball from nearly a mile away. This is certainly not possible. Depth perception is vital for birds that need to judge distances accurately, particularly during flight or while foraging. Binocular vision, where both eyes focus on the same object, contributes to depth perception. Their eyes are relatively wide and they have a high density of cones, which are responsible for color vision. This allows birds to see a broad range of colors, including ultraviolet light, which is invisible to humans. Humans have 3 color receptors in their eyes, but birds have 4 color receptors in their eyes, undoubtedly giving them an upper hand in terms of vision when compared to other creatures. The vision of birds definitely plays a role in how they migrate. Every single year, billions of birds embark on an epic journey across vast distances, navigating through diverse landscapes and overcoming numerous challenges. As days grow shorter and temperatures drop, birds receive signals that it is time to begin their journey to a more favorable region. Before embarking on their migration, birds undergo a period of hyperphagia, where they intensively feed to build up energy reserves. These energy stores, primarily in the form of fat, serves as a vital fuel source during long flights. Some birds can double their body weight during this phase, allowing them to sustain themselves during the migration. As birds travel these long distances, one factor is obvious: they will surely find their way back home when conditions are favorable. But the big question is, how do they perfectly navigate their way home without using any mapping technology? The navigational abilities of birds are inborn and closely tied to their survival instincts. Many species of birds exhibit impressive navigation skills from a very young age. One of the most prominent navigation tools in the bird's arsenal is the sun. Many species of birds use the position of the sun in the sky to orient themselves. As the sun moves across the sky during the day, birds can determine the general direction they need to travel. They pay a very close attention to where the sun rises and sets near their nest. According to scientists, birds have another aspect of navigation. This is their ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field. This skill is attributed to specialized cells containing magnetite, a magnetic mineral which has been found in various bird species, particularly in their beaks or brain. These cells act like tiny man-made compasses, allowing birds to perceive magnetic fields, using them for orientation. This is the busy IQ.